but they just don't know. People seen it, but they just don't know. Come on, baby, let the good time roll.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is Straight Outta Boston here, aka the King of Boston. Today we are back for episode 29 of the Georgia State Dynasty, and it is time for the second edition of the South Alabama versus Georgia State rivalry. It was a great game last year. We ended up coming away with the victory. It turned out to be a bit of a blowout. I believe the final score was about 55-22. Well, we'll see if we can replicate that. We are going to be on the road this time around, going up against South Alabama in South Alabama. They've had such a strong year. They are 8-2, leading the Sun Division, leading the Sun Belt overall. We are right now up top on the Belt Division, so this could be a potential conference championship preview. But let's get right into it. Ronnie Bell starting out the game for Georgia State, and we're going to hit Drew Pearson over the middle for a 10-yard pickup. Second and inches coming up. It's the triple option. Ronnie Bell is going to try and pitch it, and it is a turnover. Terrell Brigham picks off that pitch right there. That'll go down as a forced fumble, and South Alabama will take over. Brandon Bridge gonna run that one for a 7-yard gain, and South Alabama was looking strong on offense early on. I formation, tight end to the right. Jay Jones to the outside. He's got space across the 15-10. He will be brought down to about the 6-yard line, and it's a 16-yard pickup for the halfback out of South Alabama. But here comes Brandon Bridge, throwing that one over the middle, caught by Matt Harris. An 8-yard touchdown for the Jaguars, and they take an early 7-0 lead. Now, it's been well documented. Georgia State struggles on the road. Let's see if they can continue today. That's a screenplay to Jay Jones to the outside. He's going to finally be brought down by Miles Morris, but it's a 10-yard pickup for Jay Jones. Now on 3rd and 5. Here we go. South Alabama quarterback Brandon Bridge going to scramble to the right. He fires that one deep, and that is intercepted by Miles Morris. He's there for the catch. We're going to try and run this one out of the end zone, but I think Morris is going to play this one safe and run out. Looks like we're not going to get anything there, so we just decided to run out of bounds. But Georgia State will take over with some new momentum. We're calling a screenplay right here. Kyler Neal on the outside. South Alabama had been blitzing the last few plays, so we decided to go with the screenplay to try and beat it. And we do effectively. 3rd and 2 coming up. It's going to be a straight handoff to Gerald House. Up the middle, our big power back getting it done right there, picking up 7 yards and the first down. Now here we go. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Handoff to Kyler Neal on the counter play to the outside. Neal's got speed. He's going to finally be brought down, but it's an 8-yard pickup for Kyler Neal. We're going to set up a 2nd and short. Effective running game so far. Play action. Bell is going to scramble to the right. Fire this one. Caught by Ross Jackson, the true freshman receiver. The 10-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to set up a 3rd and 10 coming up now. Shotgun set. Ronnie Bell looking to the right side. Incomplete. Jordan Giles cannot hang on. 4th and 10 coming up. And we're going to roll the dice a little bit here, knowing that we might have to put up some points to try and keep up with this South Alabama offense. We're going to go for it here, a bit in no man's land. And there is Joel Ruiz over the middle, the not too often used tight end. Picks up the first down at 3rd and 7 later in the drive. Shotgun set. Ronnie Bell going to drop back, fire this one left side, caught by Ross Jackson. First down across the 15-yard line, and it's a 17-yard pickup for the true freshman wide receiver. Now here we go, 1st and 10, pistol formation. It's going to be a read option and a quarterback keeper. Bell is going to go up the middle and pick up 8 yards for the Georgia State Panthers. 2nd and 2 coming up with a great chance to try and tie up this ball game. 3rd and goal, handoff to Gerald House, and he's going to be stopped. A great play by the star linebacker for the South Alabama Jaguars. That's going to set up 4th and goal. We're not going to go for it this time. We will gladly take the points, and we'll cut the lead as that field goal is good. 7-3 now is your score, with South Alabama still on top. Just 1:05 to play in the 2nd quarter. Very defensive-oriented game so far. Brandon Bridge scrambling to the right side. Joseph Peterson's going to try and meet him. He's going to avoid the tackle. Peterson recovers, tries to bring him down, but it'll be a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down for the South Alabama Jaguars. Now here we go. Brandon Bridge going to scramble to the right. Play action. Great use of the pump fake to the right side. Caught by Kyle Clifford, the kick return specialist, who also has a nice hands and is utilizing the wide receiving game for South Alabama. Brandon Bridge now scrambling to the right side. He's going to end up trying to avoid the tackler. Breaks one tackle. He will be sacked. 2nd and 18 coming up. A huge loss for Brandon Bridge. And now on 2nd and 18, I formation. Bridge is going to drop back. Nice little pump fake. He's going to fire that one over the middle. Caught by Joseph Peterson. An interception that was usered all the way. Great play by Joseph Peterson, the star middle linebacker for the Georgia State Panthers. We will take over with 30 seconds left, and we will run out the clock after a sack on 1st and 10. We decided to run it out from there. South Alabama only had 2 timeouts left, and the clock would eventually run down to 0-0 as we will head into the half. South Alabama on top 7-3. Now they will start out the second half with the ball 2nd and 4. That is picked off Miles Morris again. His 2nd pick of the day, the 3rd for the Georgia State defense. And we're going to take over here from about the 30-yard line. Great field position right here. It's a little drop play to Kyler Neal. He will be brought down, end up losing 2 yards. Nice tackle by Brett Walton. And it looks like our offense is not going anywhere right now. 2nd and 12, shotgun set for Ronnie Bell. They're bringing the heat once again. We call the screenplay. Great play call. Kyle O'Neal to the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia State. And we're going to take the lead once again. Actually, this is our first lead of the game. What am I saying once again? That is going to make it 10-7. We're going to take over here now later in the ballgame. 2nd and 5 to Linquez Blair on the right side. Big hit and a fumble that is eventually going to be recovered by Linquez Blair, but we end up losing a yard on the play. And now 3rd and 7 coming up. Ronnie Bell is going to drop back out of the shotgun set. Look over the middle. Kyle O'Neal is there. He will not pick up the first down. 4th and 1 coming up. And we're going to roll the dice once again on 4th and 1. We're going to go for it. It's a handout to Kyle O'Neal to the outside, and he's going to be brought down. A great play by the South Alabama defense. A huge stop, and they will take over. 1st and 10 I formation for the Jaguars. Brandon Bridge is going to drop back. He's going to scramble to the right side. And although it's a sunny day, he sees daylight. Off to the races. Across the 50-45, he will run out of bounds. An 18-yard pickup for Brandon Bridge. 2nd and 8 coming up. Now Bridge once again going to scramble out of the pocket. He's done a lot of his damage from there so far today. He's going to take this one, and he will run it for a nice little 14-yard pickup. Now 3rd and 11 coming up for the Jaguars. Once again, Bridge scrambling to the right. Peterson's trying to cover it. He does it effectively as Bridge will go out of bounds, and that is going to set up a 4th and 11. He would actually end up throwing that one away. So 4th and 11, their kicker is going to come out onto the field, and the 45-yard field goal is up and good. And it's a 10-all ball game as we are near the end of the 3rd quarter. Pistol formation as Georgia State will take over. Kyle O'Neal up the middle. He's going to try and run this one up, but he will only pick up 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Georgia State Panthers. 3rd and 4 now. Play to the left side. Ross Jackson makes the catch, breaks a tackle, and he could go to the 40. He will be brought down at the 37-yard line, but it's a 29-yard pickup for the freshman wide receiver who's had such a good year so far. But here we go. Ronnie Bell scrambling to the right, fires, and on the run, Drew Pearson is there for the catch. He's going to be brought down. It's a 20-yard pickup for the tight end, the slow and steady tight end who has really done well for us so far this year, but one of the more consistent wide receivers on the team. And that is a touchdown. Ross Jackson into the end zone. A risky throw right there by Ronnie Bell. Could have been intercepted, but Ross Jackson made a phenomenal play on the ball, and that's going to make it a 17-10 ball game. Now Brandon Bridge and the Jaguars take over. That's going to be a throw to the right side. I believe that is Matt Harris there for the nice about 20 or so yard pickup, and a 1st down coming up for the South Alabama Jaguars. Now 3rd and 6 coming up. It's a nice slant route, but the throw could not get there, and that is going to set up a 4th and 6 coming up, and South Alabama will end up trying to go for it here. Fires it to the right side. He will run backwards. A broken play. He fumbles, and that is going to be recovered by Delic across the 20-15, 10-5 touchdown Panthers, and all of a sudden it's a 14-point lead for the Panthers with just 5 minutes to play. Let's see if Brandon Bridge and the Jaguars can overcome the deficit. He will fire it to the right side. Matt Harris cuts back in. He will pick up a nice little 15-yard gain, and is going to be another 1st down for the Jaguars. 1st and 10 coming up. It's a screen play, and they're going to go to Jay Jones out of the backfield. Nice juke move, and he's going to pick up the 1st down and some more. Down the sideline. A nice move. Miles Morris finally brings him down, but it's a huge pickup for Jay Jones. And here we go, 1st and 10. South Alabama just 15 yards from making this a one-score game. Once again, Bridge is going to scramble to the right side. He's got tons of room, and he's going to end up picking up about 11 yards there and a 1st down for the South Alabama Jaguars. Now 2nd and goal. Bridge avoids a tackle. He's finally going to be sacked, though. A nice hit by one of our men right there. 3rd and goal coming up. Pistol formation. A huge play. It's 4-down territory, though. Here we go to the left side. That is dropped by Kyle Clifford. 4th and goal, and probably the game on the line right here. It's a pistol formation. Same play. Slant over the middle to the end zone. Touchdown. Kyle Clifford is there. That's Matt Harris, excuse me. And that is going to be a touchdown. 24-17. And now South Alabama will take over with just over 50 seconds to play. That is going to be caught over the middle by Kyle Clifford. He will pick up about 9 yards, but a 4th and 1 coming up. This is the ball game. They're going no huddle here. Only one timeout left. It's a handoff to Jay Jones, who just gets it across the 1st down marker. Oh, we were so close to stopping him at ending the game. But here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up for the South Alabama Jaguars. They're going to have to start chucking this one. Bridge scrambles to the right side. He's looking down the field. He chucks it up. And it is hauled in by his man right there. A huge gain for the Jaguars, and they are in scoring position right here. 13 seconds to play and counting. Bridge is going to drop back, scramble to the right side. He's got space to the pylon. Touchdown. Brandon Bridge has mounted the comeback, and the South Alabama Jaguars have tied the ball game up. So we're going to head into overtime, and we will start out with the ball right here. Linquez Blair on the nice little down and out. It's a 15-yard pickup for the wide receiver. Now it's a handoff to Gerald House up the middle, and it only took us 2 plays, but we put up 6, and that's going to make it a 31-24 ball game, and South Alabama will take over, needing a touchdown to continue this game. 2nd and 6, Bridge looking over the middle, caught by Matt Harris right there on the slant route. Burns is using those slant routes very effectively right now. And here we go, 2nd and 7. Empty backfield for Brandon Bridge. Here we go. He's going to drop back over the middle. Once again caught on another slant route. This time it is Jeremy Jones. And that's going to be a 2nd and goal coming up. I formation for South Alabama. It's a QB sneak. It ended up being a fumble recovered by the lineman. 3rd and goal coming up as that was unsuccessful. Once again, I formation. This time it's going to be a handoff. Jones up the middle. Touchdown Jaguars. So we're heading into a 2nd overtime. So in the 2nd overtime, South Alabama will start with the ball. 1st and 10, Brandon Bridge going to drop back screenplay. There it is once again. The screens and the slants really were effective for South Alabama today. And Jay Jones takes it all the way into the end zone. One play, all the way 25 yards. So now it's on Ronnie Bell and the Panthers to try and get that touchdown back. Callie Neal up the middle. Look at the work right there. Fighting through tackles all the way down to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal coming up for the Panthers. Now on 3rd and goal, it's going to be a pistol formation. Bell going to drop back, fire that one. Caught by Drew Pearson. Touchdown Panthers. And we're an extra point away from setting into a 3rd overtime, which we will do. And now 2nd and 5 on the 3rd overtime. Here we go to the left side. Caught by Jordan Giles, who breaks a tackle. And he's going to be brought down at about the 1-yard line. Now from on the 1-yard line, 1st and goal. It's going to be a weird formation here. Ronnie Bell scrambling up the middle. He will get the touchdown now in the 3rd overtime and beyond. Teams must go for 2. They need to go for the 2-point conversion. So here we go. Ronnie Bell is going to drop back, fire left side. That is dropped by Jordan Giles. Oh, that was not a good time for his first drop of the ball game. Actually, it probably wasn't even his first drop of the ball game. But nonetheless, 3rd and 6 here as South Alabama will take over. Jay Jones to the left side. He's got space, cuts back in. He will go all the way down to the 5-yard line. The running backs getting it done out of the backfield so far today for both squads. Now here we go. Brandon Bridge scrambling to the right side, and he is just too fast into the end zone for the touchdown. And South Alabama is a 2-point conversion away from winning this ball game. Here we go. It's going to be an empty backfield. Bridge drops back, fires it. It is complete. And South Alabama wins a triple overtime thriller, a heartbreaker for Georgia State, up 14 late, but South Alabama pulls it out in overtime. What a game that was. A classic, instant classic, whatever you want to call it. One of the greatest games we've ever played in NCAA. A great game against my buddy Burns. Go check out the video on his channel if you would like to. It will be the game from his perspective, but nonetheless, we fall to 6 and 5, a tough loss. We're going to definitely need to win next week if you want to make a bowl game. Burns is now 9 and 2 and possibly looking at a ranking coming soon. We will see what happens. Nonetheless, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy, and as always, I'm out. Peace.